Colors is predominantly into wellness and aesthetics since last 20 years now. It's almost 2 decades. We are here to talk about some health.
My last birthday was my 59th birthday. On that birthday, I was not feeling very comfortable because of my weight. I almost touched close to 120 kilos. I was feeling a little breathless. And my wife told me, what is this? Only 59? Don't you want to celebrate many more birthdays? Somewhere that, hit me.
It's all about what is the fight you have inside you.
Yes, and there is a saying in English, it's not the dog in the fight. It's the fight inside the dog.
Yes.
So you need to be that dog that doesn't let go, which is what weight loss journey is all about. Screw the results. Sorry for the language. It's not about results. It's about your effort.
It's been 20 years now. Mr. Vijay has done a lot of TV shows so far.
Yes.
I always ask him, why do you do these TV shows? You want to do a commercial, you can always telecast an ad and you still get a response. So why do you do a show in a TV? For which he responds saying, let me make them understand to talk, express their problems so that we can fix it.
Yes, that guidance is very important.
Yes, sir.
See, Dr. VijayKrishna's main thing is about guidance. Let me guide them.
He says, don't go with the goal of losing these many kgs in these many days. Take time.
You need to become better.
Yes.
You need to become better than yesterday. Tomorrow you need to become better than today. Which is right now my mantra. One classic example that people can understand is Dhanush.
True.
He doesn't look like a very muscular man, but he's supremely fit. Trust me.
Of course.
Even his thin bones have muscles.
Right.
So even if you work out a lot, some men are still left with man boobs.
True.
This is a term that a lot of people don't discuss, and men are little ashamed of talking about it.
That is one of the biggest business industry now.
Yes.
That's the biggest line of business now.
Yes. See, they give you quick fixes.
Right.
But they do not give you a health fix. I love Colors because they have given me the freedom. Colors team don't tell you, okay, we'll give you results just 1 month, 35 days, 40 days. No. They tell you, okay, let's start this. Let's take the first step. I always have this approach in life, which is taught to me by my grandfather. He was part of an RSS foundation. So he used to say, when you look at a mountain and want to climb a mountain, don't concentrate on the peak of the mountain. Concentrate on your first step. Bharat is a place where we taught civilization, where civilization is born.
We taught the world. Hi, how is everybody? How healthy are you? Should be the question. So, my name is Shivaji. I'm the COO of Kolors Healthcare. So, you all must be knowing now, Kolors is predominantly into wellness and aesthetics since last 20 years now. It's almost 2 decades. And we are here to talk about some health and a crazy transformation of a versatile actor, Telugu and Tamil industry. So for more than 2 decades, he has been doing justification to all the characters. He has given the authenticity to each and every character and a role he played. So he is none other than Mr. Suresh sir. Hi sir.
Hi. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, sir. Sir, why? We are very, very happy that you are a part of Kolors family now.
So I'm very happy to be part of Colors.
And then we have become your healthcare partner now.
Yes.
For which I should be thanking you for giving us that opportunity.
No, I have to thank you for giving me proper guidance and, making me choose the right path. See, after doing a lot of research, I understood that number 1 is health.
Right, perfect.
Number 2 is fitness.
Perfect.
Okay, number 3 is looking good.
Yes, sir.
And number 4 is making sure that there will not be any more complications in the future.
Yes, sir. Mostly people work on the vice versa.
Exactly.
They want to look good.
Yeah, see, because your temporary steps that you take, which you want fast food, food, you want immediate results.
Right.
So the things that you do to get immediate results, also give you immediate problems in the future.
Yes, sir. Right.
See, like
Very
for example,
well said.
there are people who say, month end I have a wedding to attend.
Yes.
Or I have a party to go to.
Yes.
Or I have one beach party in Goa where I have to wear a bikini or a swimsuit or a swim trunks, whatever.
Yes, sir.
So for that, the minute you take those whatever injections or pills or whatever that you take are all giving you fast results. But at the same time, they don't realize what repercussions will they have in the future.
Perfect.
So then I realized that my health comes first. Because see, I am not a young boy. I'm not in my 20s. I just touched 60.
You look like 40.
Thank
to be
you.
honest.
I like being 60. It's a nice feeling. What is the better feeling is being 60 and feeling young.
Yes.
See, because then you have the wisdom of age At the same time, the energy of the young.
You have the rush inside.
Yeah, which is a nice mix. So I'm coming back to health. So what I realized was I need to concentrate on my health, which means I already have diabetes. I already have stress issues. I already have blood pressure. So with all these things in mind, I was taken to a few experts who designed a particular method for me, which was perfect. See, today I'm able to achieve results. See, it took me 1.5 years
Right, sir.
to achieve these results.
Right.
He told me, I asked him, 3 months, 6 months. He said, no, as long as it takes. So that as long as it takes became my mantra.
Yes, sir.
Right now. It means as long as I can become healthy, I will keep working towards it. And I started understanding that it is not a sprint. It is a marathon.
Yes.
It is a lifelong marathon which you need to keep pushing, running, going the distance. And when you have health as number one, it means that you have to constantly better yourself, improve yourself, change your lifestyle habits. It's a complete process.
Yes, sir.
And after speaking to him, I went back, started doing research, and then I realized that there is a physical aspect to it. Okay, there is a mental, cerebral aspect to it.
Exactly.
And there is a, soul aspect. There is an aspect of the soul, which is, a higher self.
Right.
Which made me start realizing that number one, you need to believe in yourself. Number two, you need to believe the environment around you. Number three, you need to believe a divine existence.
Yes.
So when all these things are put together, you start realizing that all you can do is work hard. That's all you can do. Screw the results. Sorry for the language, but it's not about results. After a while, you realize that it's not about results. It's about your effort. You need to become better.
Yes.
You need to become better than yesterday. Tomorrow you need to become better than today, which is right now my mantra.
Right.
I follow that. See, yesterday if I'm doing 100 push-ups, today I try to do about 120. Thank God I reached 300 now. I do 300 push-ups a day, 5 days a week, which is better than any of my, my dumbbells or my barbells or my weight machines. Perfect. Or the spring, related to weights that I use, because these are all resistance to outside weight.
Right.
My push-ups is resistance to my weight.
Right.
So it is me against the world.
Yes.
Somewhere on a mental level, whenever I'm doing push-ups, I think it's me fighting against the world. So that gives me the
It's
motivation.
all about what is the fight you have inside you.
Yes, and there is a saying in English, it's not the dog in the fight.
It's about
the fight
in the dog.
Inside the dog.
Yes.
The fight in the dog. So you need to be that dog that doesn't let go.
Right.
Which is what weight loss journey is all about. Speaking of weight loss, see, there are a lot of programs structured in colors, which I could pick and choose. Okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. Our human body is made up of 70% of liquids.
Right, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
which constitutes our human body. And on some, matching level, 70% of our well-being is our nutrition.
Very true.
A lot of
Absolutely
people say
true.
diet. Diet means eating less. And I don't like that word diet because it means you are restricting me from eating.
Yes.
See, for me, right now, for me, eating is like one sitting. I don't use my phone, I don't use the television, I don't use anything. I
Dedicatedly
concentrate
eating.
on my eating. So what I'm eating. So for me, my split now, thanks to Colors, who have given me guidance, and they've given me diet procedures and the way to follow my diet. See, they have also told me, like, this is how much you have to have, this is how much you have to, this is what you have to have. They've given me a structured diet plan. But over a period of time, I have kind of developed it for myself with what is available in my home.
So that's how it has to be.
Exactly.
I mean, it is not something
it has to be adaptable.
Yes.
See, it can't be, if you want proper food, you only come to Colors.
Yes,
No. See, that is the wrong attitude. I love Colors because they have given me the freedom and said, okay, let's say, for example, let me give you an example. Like my lunch today or whatever, the biggest meal of the day, I only have breakfast and lunch. After that, next is my breakfast. I do not have dinner. For me, it's all green tea or any liquid that I can get, which is nutritious. So now my lunch has 50% protein. Out of 100% that is on my plate, 50% is protein, which is probably eggs, chicken, fish, whatever in that process, or paneer, anything that is good. And for me, about 30% is full of vegetables.
Solid. Perfect.
Vegetables, which is my broccoli, my lettuce, my carrot, my any vegetable that I can get my hands on, which I think is nutritious, which is kind of blanched. It's not even fully boiled.
Yes.
You kind of blanch it so
Yes.
that I don't lose out on the nutrients.
Right.
And then there is 10% of my dal, which is mixed with a little ghee.
Right.
See, colors have told me that there is a difference in oils also.
Of course.
See, there is plant oil, seed oils,
Sir,
things like
you
coconut oil.
talked to our team. I mean, Dr. VijayKrishna, he told team the difference of there is something called Nellana
Yes.
in Tamil. So
Yeah.
he can give a 1 hour lecture what the composition of the oil,
Yeah.
how nutritious
The thing
nutritious
is,
it is.
to be able to run an organization this efficiently and also give this results, you have to have full knowledge about
Yes,
it.
sir, of course.
And every time you speak to Dr. VijayKrishna, you kind of get more and more knowledge out of it, and which I'm able to talk in interviews like this outside and say, this is, I gained this knowledge. So thing is, it's good to have a good teacher.
Right, right.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo,
Maheshwara,
Maheshwara.
yes.
So first word is always Guru. So somebody who teaches you good thing is always a good Guru.
Sure.
And that is what colors is for me. Colors for me, more than a partner, it's like a guru, which has given me the right path. See,
Great.
what to eat, what habits to follow, what exercises to do, how not to overstretch yourself.
True.
See, thing is, at my age, over-exercising also can give bad results.
Yes.
See, because there is also something called over-exercising. A lot of people don't realize.
Yes, sir.
See, your 1 week can be split into 5 days or probably 6 days, but you must have a rest day.
100%.
At the same time, you need to have rest hours of the day.
Agreed.
At least
Agreed.
8 hours a day,
Yes.
you need to give rest to everything.
Yes.
To your body, to your mind,
Brain.
and your soul.
Yeah, you're
See,
right.
body from working or doing anything.
Yes.
Mind from thinking about any nonsense.
Yes.
What am I going to eat for lunch tomorrow? Is my wife going to shout at me because I bought this expensive thing? All complete nonsense stuff like this. And your soul.
Yeah.
Your soul is a safe place where you think everything good is going to happen.
Right.
And there is life after this life. And this life, you need to be productive.
Right.
You need to be fruitful. You also need to be useful to yourself and to others.
Right.
So, on a level, yesterday I was bringing up a topic. See, there is a physical, metaphysical, there is a cerebral, and there is also a soul level, which I don't know how to explain. But there is also a molecular level,
That is, of course, the science. I mean,
the science of
Yeah.
it. See, you can't, follow divinity and forget science.
Yes.
You cannot follow science at the
And
same
forget
time
divinity,
forget
yeah.
divinity. So it has to go hand in hand.
Yes.
Because man is all about culture development. At the same time, a man is also about his roots, about where he belongs,
right, of course.
and the roots of his culture.
Perfect.
See, culture can develop and it can become civilization, whereas the roots will not change.
Yes.
Your roots need to be your roots. See, there was a time when there were people who were brushing their teeth with neem stalk,
Yes, yes.
and people used to laugh at them. Today you see it with neem.
Yes.
And then there were people rubbing their teeth with charcoal. And then they used to say, what nonsense, bloody Indians. They said,
Charcoal
now-
paste is
now
there
the
now.
same white guys are saying, it with charcoal and toothpaste with charcoal. All so you are coming back to my place. See, Bharat is a place where we taught civilization, where civilization is born.
Solid.
This is where people have to come and learn.
We taught the world.
Yeah. Whereas the West came and tried to unlearn a lot of things from us, remove a lot of things from us, told us our beliefs are wrong.
Nice.
Whereas today they are coming back to our beliefs, which is our victory.
Of course.
Which is the
course,
victory of
100%.
Bharat.
Of course.
For me, the word Bharat has more importance than India.
Jai
India is a word given by others. Bharat is a word that is born in Bharat, by Bharat, for Bharat.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
So solid.
Yeah. Anyway, my patriotism comes once in a while. It has to come out. So, what I was trying to say is, see, when I say we can't forget the science of it, there is also therapies that colors prescribes, like the radiation therapy,
Yes,
where
sir.
you have the cellulite reduction. See, I want to be completely honest and open up a few things that a lot of people...
Ultrasound worked wonders on you,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong.
It did, yeah. But I want to tell you that there is a lot of dead cells, dead skin. Going slightly off topic, any cell that doesn't die multiplies and becomes cancer.
That will become a problem. That's
Yes.
a problem. Yeah.
So cells need to die, new cells need to be born. That is the process of life.
Yes.
See, life also involves death.
Yes. Of course.
Only
Every
when a
day,
child
every
dies.
day to that point.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So, which is why the science says after 7 years, your entire system changes. You become a new person because every cell is dead and new cell is born.
Yes.
So, what you were 7 years ago is not what you are 7 years
Today,
later.
yeah.
So, on a molecular level, you need to make your changes. You need to understand the changes have to be made on the molecular level if you need to be healthy. See, for fitness, you have to go this distance. To be muscular, you need to go this distance. For, for results which you want to see, probably in about 3 months or 6 months, you need to go this distance. For immediate results, you need to only go this distance. But this distance will give you bad things in the
Yeah,
long
it comes
run.
with a cost, sir. So
Everything
basically,
comes with a cost.
It took close to about 2 decades for us to make people understand, any
Yes.
of our client understand that
Yes.
weight management or staying fit is not about looking good.
Yes.
It is a lot to do within inside yourself. I mean, sir, we keep seeing lot of challenges, lot of clients with lot of challenges where we go so deep into the study of their molecular cellular levels.
Yes.
And we
What
give
is their
them lot of
constitution?
blood tests. Yeah.
Whether they're, there are some endoskeleton bodies, there are some exoskeleton bodies.
Right.
People who are, they look tough and fit, but they're not actually tough and fit.
True.
And there are people who are extremely thin, but bloody hell, they can lift weights that, you and I can't lift.
Yeah, their endurance levels is like
Yeah,
the
he's
peak.
like off the chart.
Yeah.
Like, one classic example that people can understand is Dhanush.
True.
He doesn't look like a very muscular man, but he's supremely fit.
Yes,
Trust
of
me.
course, of course, of course.
Even his thin bones have muscles.
Right.
So which is, one day there was a photo of him without his shirt, and I was like, wow, I didn't know that he had, he had such a good structure. So like that, I'm just giving an example. So there are two things that I need to point out. Number one, being that human body sometimes is born with its own deformities.
True.
Nobody is perfect. Okay? To give you an example, there is a process where, even if you work out a lot, some men are still left with man boobs.
True.
This is a term that a lot of people don't discuss, and men are little ashamed of talking about it. There are some chest sizes that droop slightly this side. There are some chest sizes that droop slightly this side, which is why a lot of men are very embarrassed to walk shirtless or to even wear t-shirts and walk, because the shape is not very, flattering, and they feel a little embarrassed about it. There was a point in time where people, at that time, there was no woke culture. There was nobody, to think twice before saying, hey, what is this? Your chest is like that.
Yeah.
Which is good in a way, because then people made me aware. That is when I realized the importance of push-ups.
True.
There are only two things that will make your front look good: push-ups and pull-ups.
True.
See, from your shoulder to your chest is your pull-ups. And from your chest to your sides, it's push-ups.
Yes.
It's basic knowledge, which, right now, okay, going off topic again, there is something called, dive bomb push-ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Do you know what the original terminology is?
What was that, sir?
They are called Hindu push-ups,
Yeah.
which is you go like this and go. Even going back, it's called a Surya Namaskaram push-up.
But yeah, again, coming to the roots.
Again, West has
the culture.
taken, this is called cultural appropriation. West has taken our things.
Yes.
And see, there is no better push-up, there is no better upper body workout better than that Hanuman push-up or your,
Of course.
your Surya Namaskaram push-up. Because everything works from your shoulder to your chest, to your sides, to your lower stomach, up to your
It's
lower
like a
stomach.
functional training.
Exactly. So, now coming back to these things, there are some places, some people who, no matter what they do, these love handles don't go.
We fix all of this, but for us,
That's where I'm coming.
Yeah.
Wait, let me finish. Okay. There are some people, no matter what they do, the inside of the thigh,
Yeah.
there is some loose fat,
yeah.
which is, it's called stubborn fat.
Very much.
Those stubborn fat cells don't go, which is where colors comes into the picture.
Yes, sir.
You can walk up to colors and say, look, I'm doing everything possible. I am doing whatever gym work that is necessary for that body part, but I'm not able to remove that. That is where colors comes into the picture and removes those excess fat cells, which clears up that system, that lymphatic system, which drains away those dead cells and make you look and feel better. Because there are some women who said, my lehengas don't feel fit.
Right.
Good, because there is a slight bulge here. There is a slight bulge here for women, which they are not very happy with. Some men also have that curvy figure.
Yes.
So all these things are addressed by colors, because right now there is a terminology for it called spot reduction.
Yes. Sir, basically
But
it takes...
more than that, more than spot reduction, it is actually addressing a problem, addressing a genetic problem, and kind of streamlining it to make you feel better and comfortable.
It took us ages to let people talk. I mean, to educate the client, express your problem so that we have a solution with us.
A lot of
It
people
took us
don't like
ages.
to talk about it because it is a little embarrassing issue. But then people need to understand that no matter what people tell you, no matter what you do, you always need a guru who is well versed in this, who spent years, probably 2 decades in it, and has a functional team of doctors, dietitians, physicians on call, people who guide you to do the right exercises, guide you to eat the right food, and guide you to take the right steps for a healthy existence.
Right.
See, when you're healthy, you won't know how your muscles came. Muscles just sprout when you're healthy.
Yes.
But when you're not healthy and you work for muscles, whatever you normally take a month will take about 8 months.
People don't take deficiency seriously in the country. I don't know.
That's another...
We tried a lot again.
Yes.
I mean, it's been 20 years now. Mr. Vijay has done a lot of TV shows so far.
Yes.
I always ask him, why do you do these TV shows? You want to do a commercial, you can always telecast an ad and you still get a response. So why do you do a show in a TV? For which he responds saying, let me make them understand to talk. They have to come, talk, express their problems so that we can fix it.
Yes, that guidance is very important.
Yes, sir.
See, Dr. VijayKrishna's main thing is about guidance. Let me guide them.
Right.
Let me take them softly to make them understand what they need.
Right.
See, sometimes we don't understand what we need.
Yes.
We can only say, this is what I want. But I don't know the way to go from here to there.
Right.
So this path, he makes it easy for you to understand, easy for you to take it, and he takes you one step at a time. See, the colors team don't tell you, okay, we'll give you results, just 1 month, 35 days, 40 days. No.
Yeah.
They tell you, okay, let's start this. Let's take the first step. See, I always have this approach in life, which is taught to me by my grandfather. He was part of an RSS foundation. So, there are a few things that he told me that have imbibed into me. He used to say, when you look at a mountain and want to climb a mountain, don't concentrate on the peak of the mountain. Concentrate on your first step.
Right. True. Absolutely.
Your
That is
first
so
step,
true. Yeah.
second step will follow, third step will follow. Because you keep looking at it, you get overwhelmed. Oh my God, this is so big, and when am I going to reach? How am I going to reach? All these doubts, self-doubts and questions come into your mind. But when you confidently take the first step,
Sir, it is as simple as this, sir. You cannot lose the 10th kg without losing the first kg.
Exactly.
I mean,
we are so concentrating on the 10th kg or the third inch that you need to reduce.
Right.
So let's concentrate on the process, which is what colors told me. And I started fastidiously following the process, and it's given me amazing results, I must say. Because, see, there is an honest confession that I need to make. Colors is not new to me. I first went to colors in 2010.
oh,
Yes.
you never told me this.
2010, yes. I wanted to tell you in this interview. We had interactions, but I wanted to open this up. See, at that time, I thought I was at the peak of my physical fitness.
Right. You were, I mean, because of your height and then because of your frame, you always looked fit now. Back then also.
But that
however,
time, I was
this is your
concentrating
finest.
on the gym and,
Right.
my arms and muscles and shoulders and all that. And there was a time that I went to colors to sort out my problem areas. At that time, they made me sit down and explained to me, but there are things that are, not right. You need to set them right and all that. But at that time, I was busy with shootings. I was working in Tamil and Telugu, so I couldn't spend time with them.
Right.
Correct dedication, this time I could give colors. That is the truth, to be honest. Or maybe my path would have changed then itself.
Right.
But now, because I'm relatively free, and I took, by the way, I need to say something. I myself took 1.5 years gap from work, from films, from doing anything
Just
to
to get
concentrate on this. You won't believe I have changed my life on a molecular level.
Yes, sir.
I
Of
keep
course, of course. I keep
saying
seeing
that
your
again,
records.
because molecular level means your nutrition, your outlook towards life, your the way you get up. See, 1.5 years back when I get up, are my knees hurting? Is my stomach feeling bloated? These are the issues I was concentrating on. But now 1.5 years later, when I get up, today what workout to attack is the kind of attitude that I have, which is a positive approach. I'm not worried about my knees or my pains or whatever. I'm like, what workout do I have to do? Today is today, weights day. Is today abs day, or today is it my running, jogging, and stretching day. So I'm more concentrating on that. I'm excited to look forward to the day. So this kind of excitement, colors has given me. This is exercise, or today I have to do this. You're screwed, which
won't
means
work,
you can't continue it. See, it is difficult to start. It is difficult to start something, but it is impossible to sustain it.
True.
Sustaining is very important. Whether it is sustaining your workout regimen, whether it is sustaining your nutrition levels, whether it is sustaining your, let me use the word diet, the quantity of food you eat.
Yes.
For me, diet is only in terms of rice and chapatis. For me, that is reduction.
Right.
But my reduction is not in protein, my reduction is not in my greens, my reduction is not in my vegetables. For me, that is all nutrition.
Right.
For me, that doesn't come under diet. Let's say, for example, there is a space where they have the best grills.
Right.
And I go to that grill place and there is no oil, whatever, and they have done grills in a proper way. I spend 1.5 hours eating.
Right.
No talking, no gaps,
Right.
just eating.
Yeah, right.
And I come back and don't feel guilty, because slowly by evening, I don't feel it's there in my system or in my stomach, or I don't feel bloated. Because these are the guidelines that Colors has told me. What to eat, make sure that, it's not oily, make sure that it's not extra spicy. There are slight guidelines that you follow where you can have your guilt-free nutrition.
Right, sir.
Guilt-free nutrition is very important to you, because
Of course.
no matter what said and done, there is a Telugu word called jihva chapalyam.
Right.
The taste of the tongue, the want of the tongue. That is
Right,
what it
right,
means in
right.
Sanskrit. So you can't avoid that. To always eat bland food is not sustaining. You can't
It's
follow
not
it.
possible, in fact.
It's not
And
possible.
the day you break out and this hits the
Yeah.
roof, you're out.
And when I told him I need at least one cheat day, he said, "Sir, every day you can cheat, sir." He said, "What? Every day you can cheat?" I said, "You eat the right thing, how much ever you want."
Yeah.
So this is all a new approach to me.
Right.
Which is why I welcome Colors with open arms, because of the
So what happens now, sir? When you ask a kid, don't do, he's thinking about doing that.
Exactly.
So it is the same way here. Yeah.
So I've seen people who work out on a Sunday start eating from morning 9 o'clock and they don't stop till evening 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Right.
That is not a cheat day.
Right.
That is, a sinning day. You are sinning.
That's a sinful day.
Sinful day, exactly.
Yes.
Which is not right. You like what you eat, love what you eat what you love, but at the same time, there is something called, quality, there is something called moderation. You need to balance everything. So for me, there is no particular cheat day. At the same time, for me, there is no, indulgence day. There is no day where I'm strict with myself. Every day I'm, eating what I like. See, like for today, my breakfast was a big bowl of lettuce. I had 3 full eggs and I had some nuts.
Perfect.
This was my breakfast. It doesn't matter the quantity. I can eat this much greens also. It doesn't matter.
Right.
So I'm just giving you an example,
Right,
which
of
makes
course.
you feel full. At the same time, 1 hour later, you're like, did I eat?
Yeah,
That is the kind of
true.
feeling that you need to have.
Right.
So these guidance, these guru, you need somebody to tell you that this is okay, this is not okay. this is the right path, this is not the right path. That way, you have some mental guidelines. The minute you look at your plate, you remember what colors told you, and remember that, okay, this I need to push. So, speaking of my journey, my last birthday was my 59th birthday. On that birthday, I was not feeling very comfortable because of my weight. I almost touched close to 120 kilos. And my steady weight was 118. So, a lot of discomfort I was feeling, and they had a small get together for my birthday, cut cake and all that. And after I came back, I was feeling a little breathless. And my wife looked at me and told me, "What is this? You're only 59. Don't you want to celebrate many more birthdays?" Somewhere that kind of, hit me.
You felt it inside.
Somewhere on a mental level, it kind of hit me, because it was like she was warning me that I'm not going to stay there for long if I continue like this. Which might also have been true.
True.
Because, see, nobody can judge you better than your wife, because she's seeing you and she knows how you operate, how you behave, and how your health is, and how you sit down, how you get up. And, I was like, wait. I just came back from a birthday party, so I'm feeling a little breathless. I said, no. Just because you come from a birthday party doesn't mean you have to feel breathless. What is wrong with you? You do something about it. And something clicked inside me, and I told her, by my next birthday, I'm going to change everything.
Brilliant, sir. Brilliant. Classic.
Do you know what her reaction was? He'll see.
She did not believe.
No, yeah, because it's difficult, because I'm an idiot. Sometimes for me, there is always an excess of everything. Whether sometimes I go out for a drink or sometimes I go out to eat. There is always an excess, and I never believe in half measures. Always go, extremes.
Yeah.
So she didn't believe me, and the next morning I got up and I stopped eating. You won't believe, for 3 days I was only on water, or sometimes lime juice, squeezed lime in water and drink, because it's tasteless. In these 3 days, I almost lost about close to 4 kgs. About
Not a right way to lose, but. Not a right way to lose.
Not at all.
Yes.
After that, my wife got really scared and said, "Look, you don't have to do extremes of everything. Yeah, just talk to somebody, talk to a doctor, talk to somebody." Somewhere, I was speaking to an old man who was a retired doctor in America, and he shared something very important to me, which a lot of doctors might not like, but I'm sharing it now.
Right.
He told me, if you have a problem, genuine problem, go to a doctor and see a specialist. But if you're going to go to a general practitioner and ask him how you are, he's going to find 52 faults inside you.
Practically true.
And he will find 52 medicines that he should prescribe for you.
Perfect.
And that somewhere kept ringing in my head, and I told myself, I'm not going to see a doctor for my journey. That is when this 2010 thing came into my head.
Yeah.
Okay, at that time I didn't listen. Maybe this time I should find out what it is. So I went and, spoke to Kolors team, and I started learning a lot of stuff. And that is when he stopped me from this stupid diet. No diet, and then he told me, you want to be healthy or you want to be fit? That, like I told you, these are the steps. And I told him, I want to be healthy. I want to see many more years. I want to be healthy. Unless something happens which is not in our hands, I want to live a proper, healthy life, which is comfortable for me. And I want to see many more years. So, which is when he told me, don't think about exercise right now. Don't think about anything. Start eating right. First step is start eating right. That is when I was given a diet plan. And he told me, I asked him, can I start working out 15 days later? Can I start weights 1 month later? He said, wait, your body will tell you. But that was such wonderful advice, because that is when I started realizing you need to listen to the best doctor in the world, which is your body.
Perfect, of course.
The best doctor in the world is your body. You won't believe. For 3 months, I didn't exercise, I didn't do anything. For 3 months, I concentrated on the nutrition plan that was given to me. I started eating, this much protein, this much vegetables.
You were also visiting the clinic once in a week?
Yeah.
Like that.
Once a week I came, because he told me I was not ready for those radiation treatments and all
Yes,
that. He told me
yes,
first,
yes.
get your body in order, get your, levels in order, which is my stress
Perfect,
level, my
perfect,
BP
perfect,
level, my,
perfect.
sugar levels in order, which was very good advice because why start running when I'm having BP?
Yes, true. Yes.
Why starve myself when I have sugar problem? Because which is compounding the problem.
Yes.
So the next 3 months I concentrated on my nutrition, and trust me, I started seeing the levels decrease. And after the third month, I started doing walking. My first goal was 8,000 steps a day. Then it was 10,000. Then it was 12,000. Today I do on an average of 22,000 steps a day.
Perfect.
Whether it is stretching, walking while in the gym, or doing my housework, or doing my cooking, or doing my cleaning. See, thing is, on a divine level, I told myself, I have a problem with Shani in my chart.
Right.
Okay, some people might believe, some people might not believe, but Shani tells you to do your own stuff, do stuff for others, and if it is hard work, you embrace it, enjoy it, and start liking it. So I started embracing it. And for me, every hard work is like, oh, Shani is making me do this. Okay, let me do it. So it has become an embracing of that hardship. So I clean my gym. I clean my kitchen. These 2 rooms, my wife is left for me in the house. You do whatever you want, but rest of the places don't come and, make
Mess around.
Mess around. So these 2 rooms, I'm responsible for cleaning my utensils, for cleaning my cooking vessels, for cleaning my gym room. I do it with utmost care and with utmost sincerity. Because somewhere I believe in that Aham Brahmasmi. What you do right now is the world.
Perfect.
Which is why I don't look at the phone when I eat. I don't do anything else.
Whatever you do, give you 100%.
When I go to the bathroom also, I give my 100%. Because,
Perfect.
see, a lot of people don't realize that, what comes out of your body is as important as what goes into your body.
Of course.
A lot of people think that it's just bathroom. But imagine 2 days you don't go to the bathroom. Can you imagine your halat or whatever you call it, your state of mind or your state of your body on the third day?
Brain gets jammed, sir.
You are screwed.
It's not about your body.
So what you take in is important. What you get out is also important.
Right.
So it is an important process of your existence.
True.
A lot of people like to brush things away and not talk about it. So like that, after the third month, I started walking. And on the 5th month, I stepped into the gym. And God damn it, from then I never looked back. From then, I went to the gym and then came back and then started doing research. I said, this equipment, I need this equipment, I need this equipment. Right? Ultimately, I only have about 3 pieces of equipment and a set of dumbbells.
Enough, sir.
That's it.
Enough.
I don't need one machine, pulley, trolley, gilly, nothing I need.
No, you have 200 equipment also.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you are not there, there's no point.
Exactly.
Again, you
See,
have to move out of the comfort zone.
I don't
go
have
the
to
gym.
talk about others, but there have been days when, years in the past, when I started my workout and all that and bought this, walking machine and all the treadmill and all that, and then used that for hanging clothes.
Yeah.
So, all that stuff has happened. I don't want to go into that again. So, which is why I use minimal equipment. And trust me, when I go outdoors or whatever, all I ask is for 6x6 place.
Right.
That's it. 6x6. I can do about, let's say, 18 types of push-ups
Of course.
in that place.
Right.
I can do my sit-ups and I can do my push-ups and crunches I can do. There's so much to be done. Which you're resisting against your body, against the floor is
Body
is
weight
good
training
enough.
is the best weight training.
Best,
sir.
yeah.
There's nothing like that.
And a lot of people ask me, why do I need to touch weights? Why? A lot of women also ask me.
Yes.
I have one simple explanation. As you grow older, your bone density gets lesser.
Yes.
By 40, women starts losing bone density by 1%. By 45, man starts losing bone density by 1%. By 50, women density is less than 20%. By 60, man's bone density is less than 40%. Now, why touch weights? I'll give you an example. There are older people who can slip. You can take one step into a staircase and also slip. Anything can happen. But if your hand cannot handle your body weight, you are prone to fractures.
100%.
So this is the simple example. Which is why I tell everybody lift some kind of weights so that your body can support, your hand can support your body.
Right.
One simple fall does not have to lead to compound fractures.
Right.
So keep your hand strong, keep your legs strong. And also when you fall, if you can get up suddenly, which means your legs are strong.
True.
So this is the basic example I can give. So over this period of time, I've increased my workout regimen. I've come into my own comfortable regimen. Now I'm started thinking, okay, now I'm in my comfort zone. Maybe I should step up my exercise. And for that also, I'm asking for my body's permission. I'm asking whether my body can take it. And I got an extra set of weights which are heavier in size because my body told me, okay, fine, you're ready. Because see, what started up as 10, 20 and 40 by third set is now become 60, 80 and 100. So how much time do I need to keep doing this?
Yeah.
So I
Your
need to
muscle
go to
gets
the...
bored now.
Yeah, muscle gets bored. So I need to go to the next step. So this is what I'm saying. The number one doctor in the world is your body. And number two is, first, correct your nutrition. This is what Colors has taught me, which is the process I'm maintaining.
True.
First, concentrate on your nutrition, concentrate on your health levels, and then concentrate on your fitness levels.
Perfect.
This is the right process, which is what I owe Colors, all this, transformation, whatever. Today, when anybody, tells me, sir, you're looking good, sir, what, sir, in this age, this muscles, I'm like, I'm trying my best. And in my mind, I'm saying, thank you, Colors. So, this is all I can do.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of questions
Sure.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So during this entire course of losing weight and then interacting with Colors, you visit Colors Clinic.
Yes.
You might have interacted with the rest of the clients also who are trying to lose weight.
Yes.
So how was your interaction? What was that they were sharing with you? What was your piece of advice to them?
Yeah, first thing is there are a lot of people who some people are comfortable, but they don't understand, where it's going
Right.
and what it will give them.
Right.
See, a lot of people think, okay, I've joined Colors and I want to lose weight and, I'm gradually losing weight. So maybe it's okay. Maybe after I reach that stage, let's say, for example, if you're 100 kilos, if I reach 90, I'm okay, I'm set. And after that, I can stop. I tell them, boss, this is a process.
Right.
It doesn't stop anywhere. Because the minute you touch 90 and you go back to your old lifestyle, you're going to go back to 100 again.
Yes, sir. My oldest client is 20 years old, sir.
See?
When we started Senior Colony Clinic, there is one of the lady clients. She was there with us then, and even today she travels with us. That's the process. She believes in the process.
See?
Even though she slips here and there, but still she'll come back to us.
That's okay, yeah.
To make sure she put her back
See,
on the track.
my funda is very important. See, you can slip up. You can make mistakes. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Right.
See, one day if you don't go to the gym or one day if you overeat, it's okay.
Yes.
You can make up the next day.
Don't get it into your head.
Don't let it get into your head. Oh, no, I missed out my gym, so maybe tomorrow also I won't go, maybe day after tomorrow also. 3 days continuously don't go to the gym. 4th day, gym will become alien to you.
Yes.
Gym will say start with the lowest weight.
Yes.
That is how it is.
Because reconditioning is quite easier anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes time, no?
It takes time, yes.
Because see, if you for 1 week you don't go to the gym, you don't touch any weight. 8th day you touch the weight, your body starts resisting more.
Yes.
Whereas you go on the 3rd day, you take a rest day and you go the 3rd day, your muscles are saying, come on, give it to me.
Yes.
There's a difference. So there is a process you need to maintain, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Slip-ups, we are human. To err is human. That is a saying that comes from ages. So it's okay. And another thing, when I was speaking to clients, one person said, sir, I feel much better. I feel more positive.
Right.
And he asked me, why am I feeling so positive, sir? So there was something very personal that I shared with him. I told him, sir, I want to make you understand something. You're talking about positivity and you said you don't understand that positivity. I'll tell you. Me and my friends were talking and all of us were slightly obese and whatever, and over a drink we were saying, this life, the rest of the life, how to deal with, expenses are becoming more. Maybe I should sell that plot of land, whatever, and, to be able to maintain these expenses.
Right.
And we all kind of agreed on that. But after the transformation, I called that person and said, I need to speak to you. And I sat down with him and told him, today I get up in the morning and I start thinking what skill I need to learn
Perfect.
to earn more.
Selling
And-
versus learning.
Yeah.
Selling versus fighting.
Yes. So, if there is still fight left in you, you will go out into the world to fight and grab what is yours, what you deserve from the world.
Perfect. Brilliant.
But if you think that you've given up, you will say, okay, fine, I'll let go of this. I'll let go of this.
I'll sell this car.
I'll sell this car.
plot.
I'll sell this property. I'll sell this land. Why let go of anything when you still got the energy, boss? That is what I explained to him.
Sir,
I
weight
told
loss has fixed family issues, sir. I mean,
Yeah.
family issues. People
Obviously.
who were, not actually processing things right at home. When they lose weight, they actually think better.
Yeah.
They take the right decisions, and the family gets on plan and
Yes.
track. So,
Yes.
lot of things. I mean, weight is not only for health, but also for the family well-being, your family, your kids, your
on an
your spouse.
extremely personal level, I'll be very honest and open with you. Today, if you are not fit, your blood circulation is not on the right track. If your blood circulation is not on the right track, parts where your blood need to reach
Right.
will not reach.
Correct.
I think you understand what
Yes,
I'm talking about.
absolutely.
Which is where your family issues start coming
That
into
is one of the
play.
biggest business industry now.
Yes.
That's the biggest line of business now.
Yes. See, they give you quick fixes,
Right.
but they do not give you a health fix.
Perfect.
See, those quick fixes might heal your arteries temporarily or whatever, but the damage they do on the long term
That
is
directly hits
phenomenal.
on the cardiac level, sir. I mean,
Exactly.
you take these supplements and what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about supplements also.
Yes.
See, what I'm trying to say is if you set your health right,
Yeah.
if you set your fitness right, and if your blood circulation is back in order, then you start wanting to procreate more, then you start wanting to be with your better half more,
Right.
then you start wanting to please your better half more. And a good family life is a happy family life. Happy family life is a productive family life. A productive family life is a good life for the country.
For the society, yeah.
For the society, for the country. So a lot of people don't talk about it because this is supposed to be inside the bedroom. When it's supposed to be inside the bedroom, why is it a $1 trillion industry?
Yes.
So that means it's not inside the bedroom. Boss, set your health issues right.
Correct.
Get your health in order.
Well said.
So, on so many levels, colors can help you put your life in order. It's not just your fitness or your health.
Yes,
it
sir.
can change your life around.
Right, sir.
It changed my life.
Right, sir. Sir, it is very, very happy to have you here. It's my pleasure.
Absolutely my pleasure.
We were traveling for last 1.5 years now.
Yes.
But this talk is something people should come to you rather for health advisors now henceforth.
I want to tell you something. I am addressing issues that people don't like to talk about, don't want to talk about, because I want everybody to be part of this journey.
That's
This journey towards fitness. It doesn't matter what brand, what this thing, whatever. I chose colors because it was good
Accessible
for me.
to you, you're
it
known-
worked for
yeah.
me. So I want everybody to be on this fitness path. And if more people join colors, I'll be very happy.
Yes.
But the thing is, everybody needs a guru. There
Yes,
is
true,
no doubt about it.
true,
Everybody
true.
needs to be told this is the right path, this is the right thing. And people who have done research, see, colors have been there for 20 years. They've done so much research, and their procedures have become better. They've
Team
become
size,
more
we have
streamlined.
1800 team size.
You have a team of 2,500 people. So wherever I am, I can always reach out, whether I'm in Chennai, Bombay, or Hyderabad. I can reach out to any branch and say, look, this is what I need to do.
Right.
And, I've been part of this. Sir, please come, sir.
Yes.
You are our, you are not our client, you are our guest.
Family.
Our friend, correct, that's the right word. So when you have so many branches, it's so much easy access also.
Right, sir.
So you need to choose somebody who has so much reach.
Right, sir. Yes.
It is important
Perfect,
because
perfect.
we are people who are constantly on the move, whether it is an IT professional or a businessman or like me, an actor. We are always on the move. So you need, a guru who is available and accessible.
True.
Which is where colors comes in the picture for me.
Perfect, sir. So any last message for this younger generation?
Younger generation, one thing I want to tell you: don't look for quick fixes. Please think of life as a marathon. It's not a sprint. Go slow. Listen to your body. Number one, listen to your body. And number two, be more productive. Be a better human being. And to be a better human being, you need to throw away negativity. If you want to throw away negativity, have a better positive body image. When you have a healthy body image, you become positive.
Perfect.
When you become positive, you stop worrying about others.
Right.
When you stop worrying about others, that means you're worrying only about yourself.
Right.
When you start worrying about yourself, you become more productive to yourself, society, and India, and Bharat.
Perfect, sir. Pleasure having you, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Colors,
Such a
for
warm
having
one.
me here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Join Colors today for a fit and happy life.